Well, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having an amazing and blessed day so far. Hope everything is going well. Here we are, Monday, getting back at it, and we are moving on from our last series of What is the Kingdom of God to a new series of What is Kingdom Balance. And I want to recap where we've been because I'm bringing you this thing called Kingdom Balance, which I've come up with, and it's very big and it's a very big concept. And so I want to go back through because everything I've talked about in the last couple months is a foundation of understanding so that we can bring kingdom balance into our lives. And so I want to recap where we've been and what I've taught over the last couple months because it's vastly important on where we're going. So first I talked about wisdom and what is wisdom. And wisdom is knowing the right thing to do at the right time, how to do it, and then doing it. That's it. That's all you got to do, and you got wisdom. Boom. Just that simple, right? But but we get wisdom from the fear of the Lord. And what does that mean? Well, that means that we're in awe of him. We have reverence for him. Doesn't mean we're scared of him. That means we have a reverence. And then we really just trust and believe and obey in God. And that brings wisdom because he knows everything. He's going to teach us wisdom. Now, then we have godly wisdom. Godly wisdom is knowing his way of doing things, having his timing, doing it his way, and then just doing it. That's the key. We got to do it. Then we also talked about pain and pleasure. And the world's pleasure, the world works by pleasure first, long term pain later, where God's way is discomfort first, then long term fulfillment later. So that is a huge, huge subject right there. But then I talked about practice turns information into wisdom, and that's a billboard. Let's put that up there. And then we talked about what is evil, and then it says in the Proverbs, it says to fear God, we must hate evil, and that's a pretty intense little verse right there. If I'm going to believe and trust in God, I have to hate evil. Well, then we should know what evil is. And evil is anything that causes harm to you or another. That's a very broad definition, but at the same time, very specific. Like we can think, oh, I'm doing something evil because it's bringing harm. And we do evil because we believe it's going to bring us what we want. That's why we do it. It's not very complicated. To overcome evil is to realize that Jesus will bring us what we want his way, and we have to have patience and understanding to do that. And you cannot justify doing evil and to another person because you think the ends are worth it. The ends do not justify the means. If we are doing evil, we are doing it the wrong way, and that's a big deal. And then we talked about, do you choose life or death? And that's it. That's the question, right? That's a question of life. Every day, are we choosing life or death? And if you're choosing life, the fruits of life will turn out to be peace, joy, hope, faith, righteousness, and the biggest one, love. If you're choosing life, it will bring love. Now we got to get through these. Then we have been talking about what is the kingdom of God and what is our place in it. And the kingdom of God is a realm that we operate in, doing things his way on this earth. And that usually is contrary to the world's way of doing things. Also, we are priests and kings, not males or females. It doesn't matter. You're still a king. If you're a female, you're still the king. You're still the priest. We're still the top. We're all topped as believers. And it's our job to go out into the world and gain territory for the kingdom by using talents, our talents, our abilities that we have in all areas of life, and knowing we are the kingdom to talk. Uh, So that is a recap of what we've been doing, what we've been talking about. And now tomorrow we're going to start talking about what is kingdom balance and where we're going with this. And I forgot to write down the action step, but the action step today for you guys, if you're getting anything out of these messages, I just recommend, if you've missed, I know I have a bunch of them and I know it takes a lot of time, but if you've missed any of these messages, just go back. You can go on YouTube. It's super easy to search on YouTube and look back at my live videos and see the ones that you've missed or ones that are just calling to you, and just watch those again, because as we move forward, this is the foundation that's going to bring understanding of what kingdom balance is. And what, I mean, I think it's huge. I think it's life changing to have this. So that's where we're going. Hope you have an amazing and blessed day.